be in action? Oh, hell no. I know it's your friend. I was just kidding with you. Yeah, I love you too. It's fine. You can hate me as much as you want. At the end of the day, you still gonna. I said you can hate me as much as you want. At the end of the day, you still gonna love me. Whatever, my ass. You keep laughing. I'm not even trying to bust out jokes, so you just stay laughing like I got you dying. Especially on the video. On video, I didn't even. In the video, I didn't even have to try. I just smiled, and you was smiling hard body. I'm like, oh, okay. You can't what? What I do? What I do? That's fine. That's good that I'm making you smile. That just lets me know that I'm doing my job properly. Shit, at least I got you smiling instead of you saying, damn, this nigga about boring as fuck. So yeah, what was all this shit I was hearing about you and your best friend talking about this nigga ugly, so on and so forth? I'm like, what's this? You judging niggas now? You judging niggas now? That's what we do? I mean, if it was true, you would have said it anyways. Yeah. So obviously you was like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he was, you would have said it anyways. Oh, oh. Can you sit on my face? Oh, this nigga. How long they was talking? Oh, oh. This nigga, cause he thirsty, and he. It's cause he. It's cause that nigga got. He's the reason why is cause he's thirsty, and niggas like that got no respect. You feel me? Like, y'all not even talking, y'all not dating or nothing. You can't just say that to a female nigga. It's just disrespectful. I mean, I understand if she wanted something. I mean, that's understandable, but if y'all don't know each other, then nigga, that's disrespectful as fuck. I see. For me and you, we wasn't talking or nothing. I would never say some shit like that. And even if we're talking, I still wouldn't say something like that. I mean, I'm a type of dude that you do not want to see on the bed. I tell you that right now. So that's that you don't want to see me on the bed. That's the reason why I said I don't talk about shit like that with you because you don't need to know. If we're not dating, you don't need to know shit like that. I'm being serious. So it makes you under my ass. Trust me, you really don't want to see me on the bed. That's the last thing you'll ever want to see. Because, huh? And it's a very very good way. It's just you really don't want to see me on the bed. It's just I won't talk about it because it's not meant to be talked about. But if I was to ever talk about it, just me talking about it would probably make you want to quit.
Reinforce
It's
the
the reason
area.
why.
Hostiles regrouping.
the reason why I said I'm not gonna talk about it. There's no point in talking about it. You gotta be one mad ass. You gotta be like, yo, what the fuck? I told you, no shit, nothing like that. Yeah, I told you. That's the reason why I ain't wanna talk about it.
Hostile insertion. Prepare to engage.
Yeah, what I was gonna say. Freaking yo, for some reason you joke around when it comes to stuff like that. Because you're not good at it, that's why. He said, oh, okay, like if I'm lying. What you mean you don't know? Nah, you know it's true. You know you're not.
The threat has been eliminated.
I'm not trying to come at you, it's the truth. I'm positive that I do. How many have you ever laid in bed with? How many have you ever laid in bed with?
Hostile insertion. Keep the hostage safe.
Is that anyways? You can't tell me? No, it's not. Alright, well, it's not like we're talking about us doing anything. I'm just talking to you about who you did it with in the past. You don't have to tell me names, you just gotta tell me how many. It doesn't really matter, but it gives me an idea if you actually do know what you're talking about or not. I'ma just have to find out. Huh? Nah, see, that's how I know you bluffed it. You don't know what you're doing. Really? I mean, I could tell you about me if you want. Nah, but I have to make sure that you gonna tell me the truth. How many you did it? Yeah, but because if I do tell you, you won't you won't like it.
Hostiles neutralized.
It
Hostiles
is.
regrouping. Secure the area.
To me, that's fine. Oh, alright. Alright, so good. Oh, I'm not sure you ever had a dude who had bodies like I did.
Keep the hostage safe. Hostiles approaching.
That's the thing. I'm gonna be real. You said like how many? About 40 to 50. Oh, was he even good? No. You're mad secretive about life. You're mad secretive about life.
Enemy Overwatch has this area covered. Fall back.
Hmm? Oh, it's just lagging. Oh, 6 out of 100. said, was he even good at it? Just let me know. Why does it even? Why is it so important to hide it? You don't have to describe it. I'm just asking, did he know what he was doing? All right. So you kind of have an idea of how I would be, basically. I'm gonna let you know this right now. In the beginning, I was crappy. Yo. In the beginning, I was crappy, but then as I started progressing, I was just yeah. It's just you could basically say yeah. You could basically say that your future man is about to be one of the most biggest porn star you ever dated. hmm I've I became from somebody who just didn't know nothing to becoming somebody who became pro. So yeah. No, we're not. Well, we'll see, but that's not until once upon a time. So, anyways, like I said, but nah. Tell me about you though. Do you know how? Are you even anything like that? I just want to know just ahead of time because I don't want you to be like my baby mother who was all talk. That's the worst, huh? She was all talk. Like I know you don't, but it's like I'm just saying I would want to know how you would be like from a scale from crap to porn star. Like, how do you think you are? Because the thing is, I asked her that same question. She was like, "I'm porn star material." And then when me and her first did it, she just, like you said, have someone ever bit your? And she just, yeah. So when she said she was porn star material, I was like, "So you call this porn star material?" I call this shit material. I'm being real. I don't know. I like to be real about things. It's how I am. I mean, she said she was nice. She came out to be a lie. So I mean, for you, yeah, it's not gonna happen till a long time from now. But I would at least want to know what I'm gonna be expecting. So when it does happen, because you know, at least I can at least show you some videos. Like, yo, just here's a couple pointers. Just whenever the time comes, you'll be ready for it. Yeah. Hmm. It's a lot of girls like to talk. But, I mean, it depends. I mean, we, these are the questions. These are the questions that needs to be answered. Or do you throw it back? I'm guessing that's a no since you're laughing. Or you do? All right. Or do you only throw it back, or do you actually do other things as you throw it back? That's the main question. All right, because there was this. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right, so my baby mother was the type where she thought she was all nice and shit like that. Like she was porn star material. Blah 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 blah. She threw it back, but she was that shit was the most gentle throwback I ever seen in my life. So I don't really call that throwback. It's just anyways, my first love though, she was porn star material. I'm not even gonna lie. I swear to God, this bitch. Let me correct my words because I just called her a bitch. That's disrespectful. Anyways, this female, she threw it back, and when she threw it back, like she twirled that shit. She was just rocking. She did mad shit, but man, I'm talking about she. It's the reason why she's my first love, cause she knew what to do, as in talking wise, communicating wise, so on and so forth, and in the bed, she just knew exactly what she was doing. Only difference is that she ended up cheating on me, and the thing is, when she cheated on me, it was like three months into the relationship, but me and her haven't did anything yet, and she was cheating on me, and I didn't know. So when me and her did it and shit, like she started becoming more faithful, and then that's when I found out that she was cheating behind my back, like previous. So when I found out about that, I just left her on the spot, and she was like, "But why? That's before everything. Like I just started." I was like, "Nigga, it don't matter if you just started. You should have been started the moment we started dating, nigga. Like that makes no sense. What you mean? Like the fuck?" So I left her, and basically like it hurted. You feel me? Because I loved her and shit. So it's whatever. But fucking but nah, she was porn star material. She knew how to do everything. She was doing like I'm talking about. She did everything right. But yeah, like that's what I was asking. I was like, do you just throw it back, or do you actually do things like do you throw it back and twirl it around, so on and so forth? Like if you are the kind of girl, that sucks, you know, I'm not gonna say, or you know what I'm talking about. If you're the type of girl who give head, are you the type that just fucking just fucking sucks it and shit like that? Or are you the type of girl who actually like sucks that shit, spits on that shit, twirl your hair, so on and so forth, blase blase blase? No, you're not. I thought so. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't even, cause you sucked your teeth and laughed. Like I'm over here like, oh, so I'm guessing that's a no. All right, so it's listen, cause these questions. All right, I'm being real with you. It's like these questions doesn't really matter to me, because it's not like I'm really looking forward for all these things. It's just things for me to expect, so that way whenever things does happen, I don't have to be like, okay, well, I thought it would be better, but it's fine with me. You feel me? Like I would actually want to expect it. You said that would suck. I mean, to think it's gonna be so wonderful, just for it to come out boring. Yes, cause I like to spicing things up. I don't know about you. Like sometimes it'll be random times I will light candles. Put a couple petals around. Like I don't know. I'm the type that I do stuff like that. It's just it only has to be for that one certain person though, because I only did it for two people in my life. It was my first love and my second love, which is my baby mother. Other than that, every other girl, I ain't gave no fucks about them. I just did what I had to do and bounce. Just be real with me. Just be real with me. That's all you gotta do. No, nothing, nada, nothing to say at all. I'm not gonna answer it. It's fine. I mean, listen, listen. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. Like I said, the questions doesn't really matter to me. You can answer them or you don't have to answer them. That's up to you. You answered one of them. So yeah, but you. So then, if that's the case, you answered. See, but then again, you answered two of them. So you know, you answered the scale. You answered the scale, and then you answered the one when you throw it back. So technically, you know. Anyways, besides that, let's not talk about that anymore since you don't want to talk about it. We're gonna change conversation. So I don't want you to stay talking about what I want to talk about. You know what I want to talk about? So, how many brothers do you have? Older or younger? How the fuck is technically? Mm, and then some sisters? Do you have any sisters? How, four of y'all? God damn. And how old is the older sister? 21? Hmm. Is she single? So tell her to hit up my brother. And my brother's 22, about to be 23. I have two brothers. I have two brothers. They're both older than me. I'm being serious. Mm-hmm. Shh. Don't all me. That's not cute. No, I'm the babiest of them all. I'm the babiest with a baby. And my brothers, like both of my brothers, they don't have a child. I'm the only one. Oh, she hung up on me. She hung up on me. So you just hang up on people like that? Yeah, what I was gonna say. I have two brothers. They're both older than me. One of them is 22, about to be 23, and the other one's 20, about to be 21. And I'm 19, about to be 20. Mm. How are you not sure? Mm. You sent me pictures, so I'm sending you. I said you're sending me pictures, so I'm sending you some. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I'm the babyest, and I'm the only one with a baby. Mhm. How did I feel? Oh, I kind of knew I was going to be. Cause. Mhm. Mhm. All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it was. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it was. And yes, I was in love. All right. So me and her, we was dating for about 2 years, right? No, it was a year and a half, around there. And one day, me and like she was at her mom's house, and one day me and my mom went to go pick her up because she lived with me. So one day out of nowhere, I ended up like going to go pick her up. We picked her up. Once we picked her up, she came to the car, and then her mom came to the car, and out of nowhere, they looked at me and they both said, "Well, we were talking and we want to know something." And me and my mom looked back because they were sitting in the back, and we go, "What happened?" And then my baby mom was like, "Well, we've been together for a while, and I love you, and you say that you love me, so I wanted to know if you want to have a baby." And when I heard those words, I looked at her with a shocked ass face, like, "What?" So my mom looked at me with like a shocked face, and then she looked back at her, and then she goes, "Well, to think about it, you guys are madly in love, and you guys are gonna last forever because no matter how many times you guys fight and argue, you guys are always working it out as a couple." And then that's when my mom and her mom started talking about it, and I'm right there in the car with the most biggest shocked face in my life, most surprised face of my life, not even knowing what the fuck is happening. So I'm looking at my mom talking with them, and they're all into it, like if they actually want it to happen. So I'm just like, I don't know what to say. So that's when she goes, "You know what? Think about it." Because the thing is, she still had the birth control thing, the thing that goes on her arm, the one that's for 3 years and shit. And basically, she still had another year. She still had another year to go on it. And basically, we were thinking and we were talking and shit. And basically, we were like, all right. She tells me, she goes, "If you don't want one, just let me know. If not, just think about it, you feel me? And we still got mad time before I have to take the stick out and then put another one in." So I was like, all right, fine. So it took a couple of days, and I was thinking about it, thinking about it. And then my mom started showing me pictures of me as a child. She started showing me videos of me as a child. And then that's when my my baby mom kept talking to me about it, kept trying to convince me and stuff like that. So then that's when I was like, you know what? I love you, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. And to be honest, I would think that it would be okay for us to expand our family because at the end of the day, you're the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So she teared up and she was just like, "Aw, well that's mad cute. Well, if that's the case, then I'll start making appointments so that way they could take the birth control out." So I was like, "All right, fine." Like three, no, it was I almost said 3 weeks. It was like a month and a half later that she had went to her appointment, and she ended up getting surgery to take it out. And once she took the birth control stick out and shit like that, the birth control was still in her system and shit. So it took about a couple months for that shit to leave out her body. So here comes October, and I end up getting surgery in my shoulder because my shoulder was all types of fucked up. So I got surgery in my shoulder. And basically, at that time, fucking, it was my cousin's birthday. So me and her went to my cousin's birthday. And basically, nobody knew what was wrong, but my uncle came out the cut and he looks at me. He goes, "Congratulations." And I looked at him. I go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he goes, "You're gonna have a child." I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was like, how the fuck you know this? Nigga, me and her been trying to have one for the longest and not once have it popped up. So he was like, "Trust me, just believe it when I say it." So I was just like, all right. So we kept looking at pictures of her that day, trying to find out what the fuck was wrong. And then we looked at a picture from her there and a picture of her 2 months ago, and she looks a little bit thicker. But she doesn't look like, because the thing is, she's been eating a lot ever since she got off the birth control. She's been eating mad crazy. So she's been gaining weight. So I'm like, nigga, that's just her gaining weight. That's nothing bad. So 2 weeks afterwards, she goes to work, and when she goes to work, she she because the thing is, the job she had, I had helped her get it because it was the job that I was working at. So she went to work and shit, and basically one of my friends over there was telling her to go get a pregnancy test because when she bit into a burger, she didn't like the pickle that was inside the burgers. The thing is, she loves pickles. So when she bit into it, she didn't like the pickle. She was like, "Ew, this shit tastes gross." So she called me and she was like, "Bae, I don't know what the fuck is wrong, but I bit into the burger and I don't like like, you know how much I love pickles, and like, I don't know, the pickle tastes nasty to me." And I looked at her, I was like, "Well, probably you don't like it no more. I don't know what to tell you." So she was just like, "Well, one of your friends told me to go to Walmart real quick to go get a pregnancy test. So should I go?" I was like, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, we've been trying to have a child recently, so I mean, it's up to you if you want to or not. So she goes to Walmart and basically she gets a pregnancy test. And they basically, all three pregnancy tests that she took came out positive. And she sent me a screenshot. She goes, "Babe, I think I'm pregnant." I was like, "You fucking lying. You ain't pregnant." And she was like, "Really? You're not gonna believe me?" I was like, "Hell nah, nigga. I don't believe you for shit. You know how long it's been and you still haven't got pregnant? Hell no, you're not pregnant." So she was like, "Do I need to go to the hospital to check?" I was like, "Hell yeah, you gotta get a blood fucking examination, all that shit. I wanna know the actual truth." So she went, she got tested over there, it came out positive. She took a blood test, it came out positive and everything. So I was like, "Oh shit." So half of me at the moment was like, "Damn, I kind of regret doing this." And then the other half was proud as fuck. Like, I was really happy. And then as time kept going, like, arguments kept happening and so on and so forth because of her hormones. So that was making me lean more to the, damn, I kind of regret this. And then as it started happening, like, her belly started getting bigger, the baby started kicking. You see my daughter moving inside her belly and shit. I started getting really happy because now I know that I've made like, I made a human being, and it's like that human being has my blood. It has part of me in it. So I started to love the child. I started to love her even more. Like, love for her grew even more stronger than I ever thought it would have. And basically, as we started progressing and shit, the baby shower came. And when the baby shower came, yeah, shit, I'm telling, like, that shit, it was like, for me, it felt better than anything in the world. To see all your family and friends there, to literally be there for you and your child, like, it felt amazing. And I couldn't stop smiling and shit. And then basically, later on in the road, I had found out that she had cheated on me before the pregnancy. So I told her that the baby inside her stomach is not mine. So she was like, do you need a paternity test? Because I didn't, like, yeah, I did wrong, but the baby's yours. And I was like, that's when I was like, you can hear my voice cracking. So yeah, I was like, I don't believe it. You feel me? Because it only takes one night stand to make a baby. It doesn't take more than one shot to actually make a baby. It only takes one sperm to actually make you pregnant. So I didn't believe it was mine. Then we went to the 3D ultrasound, and then I seen my daughter's nose and shit. And I'm like, damn, that baby's mine, my nigga. She got my nose. She got my big ass head. She got everything from me. And she was like, you still want a paternity test? I was like, I'll think about it, but for now, I think it's mine. The day came when she gave birth, and basically I was there. Cause the thing is, the night before she gave birth, I stood the night with her, and when I stood the night, the thing is, like, I'm the type where if I don't brush my teeth and shit like that, I feel disgusted. So it's like I stood the night. I stood up all night watching her because she was in pain and shit, and I felt bad because the thing is, the reason why she's in pain is because I got her pregnant. She's feeling the pain because she's carrying my child, so I felt bad. So she was giving birth. Well, she wasn't giving birth at the time. She was like in pain and shit. So they told me that they was gonna start to induce her because she was already 4 centimeters open. So when they said they was gonna induce her, I was like, "Yo, ma, I'm about to go home real quick. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna brush my teeth and stuff, and I'm gonna be right back." So I went home. My mom went to the hospital to make sure she was okay. Her mom went to the hospital, so now both grandmas are at the hospital. I went to my house real quick, brushed my teeth, took a shower, changed my clothes and everything, and then I came back to the hospital. By the time I came back, they was already saying that she was 7 centimeters open. So I'm like, oh shit, only 3 more to go, and then boop, the baby's here. So I'm over here getting happy as hell, but I'm getting nervous as fuck because at the same time, half of me is still thinking like, damn, there's a chance that the baby's not gonna be mine. You feel me? So I'm happy but nervous, and basically, when the baby popped right out of her, and like I was seeing it, everything happening, and so on and so forth, and the baby came right out. Once my daughter came out and she looked at me, and then she started looking all over the room like she didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I looked at her, yo, I seen my face, like it was like looking in a mirror, my dude, like literally looking at a mirror. She had my head, my ears, my eyes, my eyebrows, my nose, my mouth, my jaw, everything of me. She had it right on her face. And then that's when my baby mom looked at me. You still want that paternity test? I looked at her. I was like, hell the fuck nah, nigga. There ain't no way of denying my twin. So she was like, good, cause I told you I wasn't lying to you. And I was like, well, still, you did wrong for what you did. You feel me? But at that time, I would have left her because of what she did. But we just had a child. You feel me? So I didn't want it to break my family apart. So I stood, and basically me and her kept dating. We was talking. It was perfectly fine. Everything was going mad smooth. Nigga, I'm talking about life was lovely. Out of nowhere, she left me for another nigga. So I'm like, yo, we just had a child, and you just like left me for another dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And at the time, my daughter was only 5 months. So it's like, after everything we've been through, after all of this time, having a child and everything, my nigga, if that was gonna happen, what's the point of having a child with me if you was gonna leave from the get go? You feel me? And basically, ever since then, me to probably shit, cause that's what her mom did to her fucking father. So she probably just fucking apple don't fall far from the tree. So I'll tell you right now, it's probably what she tried to do. But it ain't worked in her way because at the end of the day, so far, it looks like I'm the one who's gonna be winning custody. Not only it looks like I'm gonna be winning custody, me and her don't speak for shit. So she tries to call me and text me, huh? why did we start for all that? Because when she left me for another man and shit like that, fucking, I was with my daughter because my daughter, I went for temporary custody and shit, so that way my daughter could stay with me. Because the thing is, her boyfriend is he's a gangster. Like, this nigga, he a thug basically. Like, he be out there selling drugs and shit like that. I'm the type where I don't want my daughter to be around that shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, you got a new man, yeah, he does all that shit, but at the end of the day, my daughter doesn't need to grow up knowing all that shit. She doesn't need to see none of that shit. Like, I'd rather have her growing up in a house where, feel me, yeah, video games aren't nice for her neither and shit like that, but at least they're not as bad as drugs, you feel me? At the end of the day, she's gonna grow up more inside the house. She's gonna be growing up more obedient. Like, she's gonna actually know what to do. Like, when I tell her, yo, do your homework, she's gonna do her homework. Now with her mom's always getting drunk. Now with a stepfather that she's gonna end up having, just like that nigga, because now that she's dating him, that's gonna be basically the stepfather and shit. That nigga, he's a drug dealer and stuff like that. What? She's gonna grow up not even caring what the fuck they're gonna be doing because they're never around. One's getting drunk, the other one's selling drugs. You feel me? Now when it comes to me, I'm always in the house. I'm always paying attention to my daughter, so it's like I'm gonna raise my daughter properly. So it's like she's better off with me, so I went for temporary custody and shit. And basically ever since then, that's when my baby mother went and she filed custody papers so that way she can actually win full custody. So I'm like, worse. You see, for me, I wasn't doing that. I filed for temporary custody so that way we can actually co-parent and stuff like that. But now that you're filing full custody and shit like that, I'm about to go file for one too. So once we did that, basically now we're both fighting for custody and shit. And once we did that, the thing is, she said that she doesn't want me to have no visitation rights, no nothing. Like, she doesn't even want me to see my daughter. First of all, you get drunk. You're a minor right now that gets drunk. Because the thing is, my baby mom is 2 years younger than I am. And basically, feel me, I'm 19. She's 17. Why you said what the fuck? Because she's younger than me. Listen. I know that. And the thing is, she ain't want that. She wants it to be her and her new nigga who's gonna be the parents to my daughter. That's what she wants. It ain't happening. It's not happening because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let that happen. For me, I'm fine with you seeing your daughter and stuff like that. I'm fine with you being there. But ever since you said that you don't want me to visit my daughter, that you taking away full custody, I'm not having that. So if that's what you want, I'm gonna file for the same shit. So that way when I win, I don't want you complaining saying that I don't let you see your daughter when that's exactly what you was gonna do to me. You feel me? So that's why me and her's fighting for that shit. But at the end of the day, she's still getting drunk. She's still doing so on and so forth. For me, I cut smoking. Like, I drink sometimes from here and there, but it's for special reasons. You feel me? Like, the first time I got drunk, that was because I was you feel me? I was depressed, so I needed to actually, I had to change my emotions. Yesterday, I think it was. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Fucking, it was my boy. Yeah, it was my boy's birthday. I consider him like a brother because I knew him ever since 7th grade. So he's like a brother to me and shit. And basically, his birthday was the day before, and he ain't did nothing for his birthday. So he told me that he wants to drink and shit. So I was like, alright, I got you. So I bought a bottle and shit. Me and him was drinking. Once we finished drinking and shit like that, I told him, I was like, alright, well, the next time you think that I'm gonna drink, just know I'm not gonna drink for a while. The next time I'll drink it's gonna be for like a holiday and shit like that, or if not, my birthday. And he was like, when's your birthday? I was like, nigga, how the fuck you my brother and you fucking forgot? He was like, nigga, do you remember my birthday? I was like, nah, not really. And he was like, exactly. So I was like, alright, well, my birthday's not till March 24th, so I mean, you could come by then to drink. I was like, alright. Well, he was like, alright. So I was like, alright, good. So I'm not gonna be drinking till next month and shit. But other than that, I don't really drink. I don't drink. I'm literally, if I tell you right now, I'm not a drinker. I'm more of a smoker. Like I used to be 24/7 high, like 24/7 high. And the thing is, I cut that shit out because once, like, because the thing is, DCF was never involved inside the court case and shit like that until one day. It was January 2nd, and basically, my baby mother came over because she was gonna visit my daughter, and I was letting her visit my daughter, but she started to talk about us, like she wanted to be with, like she wanted us to be a family again. And I told her, I was like, you're not here for me. You're here to see your daughter. Don't mention us. Listen, the last time we've seen each other, we argued for the simple reason that you left me for your new nigga. If you're with your new nigga, don't come to my house trying to see if we could work things out because it's not happening. So she was like, you know what? Fuck you then. I ain't gonna talk about shit with you then. So I was like, all right, that's perfectly fine. You're here for your daughter anyway, so keep it that way. And she was like, all right, fine. So I started hearing music. And when I started hearing music, I started playing some, like, some depressing music because that's when me and her broke up recently. So I was sad as fuck. I don't know if you heard the song. This is because I put a lot. I put Chris Brown, Say Goodbye. I put a lot of, like, depressing shit. The one song that I put that got her really, really pissed off was from Kid Star and Joe So, Why You Cheated on Me. And I don't know if you heard it. Hold on, let me see if I can put. I'm gonna put the song for you. See if you heard it or not. But yeah, she got real pissed off because of that shit. Like she got OD tight. Like I've never seen someone get so pissed off because of a damn